Lumilit po ang ating farmland. Binibili po ng mga malalaking developer at ginagawang commercial at residential land. Ano po ang ginagawa ng DA tungkol dito?
Alam nyo, that's our business. I
Ganun
want
po
to
ba?
tell you that we don't buy agricultural land in the provinces. Nobody will buy houses in agricultural land. We only buy in cities and capital towns
Ganun po ba?
because the buyer of houses, they want also an opportunity that if they're having financial problems, they can resell their houses. And you know, it's very hard to resell houses not in cities or capital towns.
I'm from Isabela po.
We limit ourselves in cities and capital towns.
I'm from Isabela po. At marami po akong may bibigay sa inyong ebidensya, proof, na mga farmland na convert po sa subdivision.
But in
Kaya nga po yan ang dahilan
cities-
kung bakit ko po gustong may pasa na po yung National Land
Hindi,
Use Act.
that's in cities and capital towns, but I don't think in the
Well, in Isabela, in Kawayan, Isabela
there
po,
will be like that.
In Kawayan, Isabela po, Kawayan City, Isabela, may mga farmland po doon na na-convert na
Kawayan
po.
is a city.
Regardless, ang pinag-usapan
My
po
God,
natin, yung mga
if,
farmland po na na-convert na po sa isang subdivision o commercial.
But they allow that in cities and capital
allow that.
towns.
Kaya nga po,
They allow conversion
alam ko nga
in
po.
cities and capital towns because if they buy your land, they buy it expensive and you can reinvest the money and you will make more money than planting on those lands. I remember we have, when I was young, we have a big chicken farm in Muntinlupa. But Muntinlupa became a 60, so we finally developed our chicken farm because it is 8 hectares. We will make more money than in farming. So it's an investment decision for these people. If somebody will buy your land at a bigger amount, maybe you can sell it and buy another land that is cheaper somewhere else and build your farm there.
Hindi po ganun nangyari,
I think
ma'am,
it's the thinking of you have to understand agriculture as a business also.
I'm
That
not a
if
businessman,
you have
but I can understand agriculture
opportunity
po, ma'am.
to sell your land at a higher price and be able to buy a bigger piece of land with that same money in less prime places, then you will do it.
Kaya nga
It's
po, ito
na-
pong tanong ko po sa ating mga taga-DA. Ano po ang ginagawa nila sa ganitong nangyaring masamang sistema na paliit po ang ating farmland? Sorry po, madam ha.
Yeah.
Na hindi lang po sa Kawayan, sa Isabela, kundi sa
I
marami
tend
pong
to
mga probinsya
disagree with you.
na
It's-
marami na pong mga subdivision na nagsilipa na.
Where will the people live if you don't build subdivisions?
Marami po mga lugar na pwede pong pagtayuan ng subdivision. Huwag lang po i-take over yung mga farms. Kasi nga po, kuminsan yung mga farmers, dahil sila po yung naghihikaos, they're being taken advantage of.
No.
Lalo na po meron tinatawag na rice tarification. So mura po yung mga bigas na dumarating dito, they cannot compete. And then papasok po ito mga negosyante at mag-o-offer ng pera para bilhin ng kanilang mga lupain. Of course, walang choice po yung mga farmers kung hindi ibenta na lang kanilang lupa sapagkat meron na po tinatawag na rice tarification.
I wrote the rice tarification
kayo po ba yun?
law. You know, we wrote that rice tarification law because in 2018, the price of rice rose to almost 50 to 60 pesos per kilo. And that is the only time President Duterte became unpopular because rice is a political crop. When nagmamahal ang rice, nagiging unpopular ang president. And the World Bank, we signed that WTO agreement in 1995, and they gave us 25 years to be competitive, but we failed to be competitive after 25 years. And if we don't open or liberalize the importation of rice, they will bring down our credit rating. And we have plenty of loans abroad, and we have to pay higher interest for those loans, so it will be a loss to the Philippine government. So what I did when they asked me to to write the rice tarification law, I gave all the money from the collection of rice tariff to the small farmers. 10 billion for the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement
RCE.
Fund, 5 billion for mechanization, 3 billion for seeds, 1 billion for loans, 1 billion for training. And anything above 10 billion that was collected, it was given to the rice farmers owning 2 hectares and below, 5,000 each, 1.6 million farmers. So that is 8 billion. So a total of 18 billion, which is the collection of the rice tarification law na rice tariff.
Alam ko po
I
yan.
don't feel any guilt to the small farmers. All the money that came from the rice tarification law were given to the small farmers owning 2 hectares and below.
So how do we identify those small farmers?
They
po
have a list.
Do you have po a list?
They
So
have
paano
a
po ninyo
list.
pinipili ng DA?
No, they have
paano,
a list.
Ano po? Paano po pinipili kung sino po ang maging recipient
2
nitong
hectares and
pera
below.
na galing po sa rice tarification? How are they being
They have a
identified?
list of farmers owning 2 hectares and below.